Okay, guys, the new patch is finally live. There's a lot of new stuff here. We're not going to go over the old stuff like the Titan changes and the overall weapon changes because we've already gone over that, and this video would be about 30 minutes if we decide to do that. So we're only going to go over the new stuff in this video. Briar Rabbit is also here, so we can also get some commentary. Hello, Briar.
Hello, how you doing?
Okay, so first off, the new stuff. The Sparrow Racing League event is live in the tower until December 29th. You can talk to Amanda Holiday to get started on Sparrow Racing quests and bounties, and racing will unlock new Sparrow Racing League rewards, and then the Eververse also has a new stock of items that you can buy, both emotes and sparrows. You excited for Sparrow Racing, Briar?
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. I don't know if it's enough content to last us for a long time. 2 maps seems a little thin, but I am really excited to jump on a Sparrow, especially getting my whole clan in there, because you can bring 6 people in.
It's very fun to do this with a clan. Hopefully you can meet some more people while doing this and form up your own Sparrow Racing League yourself or something. It's very fun. I think this is the biggest thing in the patches. Fix some issues where the player could sometimes get stuck in a slow sprint speed.
Yay!
And then also players can now use charged melee attacks while tethered by Hunter's Shadow Shot ability. I'm not really sure about that one, but whatever. I'm more interested about that slow sprint speed being finally taken out of the game because that was the most annoying thing in Destiny.
I wasn't even sure if that was a bug or if that was just how
I knew
they
it was
wanted
a bug.
to design it, but man, it was annoying, and it'd be good to see it go.
I knew it was a bug, but it's so annoying every time because you have to stop and then wait, and then go again, and sometimes it would happen again, and then you're just, throwing your controller through your TV.
I remember it happening in Crota's End at the most inopportune times a lot.
Oh, yeah. All right, so moving on, past all the class changes and weapon changes, we're going to talk about some of the new weapons that they're coming back and the changes that they did to them. I don't see Mida Multi-Tool on this list, so it looks like no changes are going to happen to it, which is completely fine because it's perfect the way it is. Dragon's Breath removed Pyromancer and Tripod perks. They replaced them with Surplus and Who's Next. They added an intrinsic perk called Napalm. Rocket fires on a remote detonation trigger. Hold to trigger to fire, and release trigger to detonate. Detonation drops a solar damage napalm canister, and then reduce projectile speed to help timing of this trigger release, and reduce detonation radius of initial rocket. And then they reduce the mag size to 1 and increase the inventory. Ooh, that's a lot of changes coming to this. I think I'm going to review this one first.
This is like a completely different weapon, and it sounds
it's
so much fun. It just,
yeah.
Like, even if it stinks, like if it's not that good, it's still going to be fun.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning, and I am going to have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I love especially the hold the trigger to fire, release trigger to detonate feature. That sounds like it's going to be cool.
There's going to be so many people that kill themselves by immediately releasing the trigger.
It's probably going to happen to everybody the first time.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Super Good Advice. They reduced the chance that Super Good Advice returns ammo on missed shot by 20%, but they added a chance for Super Good Advice to pull inventory ammo into magazine on landed shots. So, more infinite firing, basically.
Yeah, which is good because you can't hit anything with the goddamn gun.
I know, right? For some general armor stuff, the Exotic Collector's Edition class armor can now be infused and now has the Life Exotic perk to permit use with other exotic armor. Thank you. Reduced an issue where some leg armor wasn't, granting bonus armor, and fixing some Warlock helm issue. But the Collector's Edition stuff can now be used now, which is awesome, so I can have my little Titan hammer on my
that
side.
thing is cool.
I was really sad when we couldn't use those because they didn't make them infusible. Okay, so for changes coming to exotics, to exotic armor, the Takenaut no longer turns off tracking for rocket launchers that have tracking. The AT-S8 Tarantella has arc damage reduction applied to vehicles, and then Acleophage Symbiote, the time you can have Golden Gun active is reduced, which is good because having 4 shots for that length is kind of dumb. Nothing Manacles slightly turned down the tracking on the Scatter Grenade. For no backup plans, Shotgun Activating Force Barrier only works for Defender Titans, and Skull of Dire on Kara has been added to the Exotic Blueprint Collection, so you can finally dismantle yours if you bought it from Xur. Any changes there kind of jump out at you?
The Acleophage Symbiote getting less time to use your Golden Gun, I think, is probably a positive change. Less tracking on the Nothing Manacles is also probably good. Those things could be, in the right hands, kind of overpowered.
The Nothing Manacles, it is definitely sad to see that Warlock Grenades were kind of underwhelming, and then Nothing Manacles made the scatter grenades really good, like really good, and then they nerfed them.
They give you 2 grenades plus those grenades like track like crazy.
There's many Galahorns.
Yeah, they were like little mini Galahorns.
For activities, we're going to skip the Hive Ship thing. For strikes, Will of Crota Strike has been added to the Vanguard Strikes and Vanguard Heroic playlist, so now you can possibly get your Grasp of Malak.
That's nice.
And the biggest thing here, Nightfall. The Nightfall now awards 500 Vanguard rep on first completion per character per week.
The Nightfall needed. There's really very few reasons to do the Nightfall. At least that's a big chunk of Vanguard rep. That's a significant chunk. You're still not going to get the buff that we used to get. We'll see if exotics drop, because everybody's going to be doing the Nightfall this week to see if any of the new exotics drop out of it. But a 500 Vanguard rep boost, that's nice.
Definitely good. It was very needed. Big changes coming to the Crucible. Yeah. 3 of coins are now applicable in Crucible playlists at match completion. So you can get exotics by using 3 of coins.
That is cool, man. That's like really exciting. And Xur is going to get really rich right now.
We always joked about, pop 3 coins before you kill a Titan, maybe we'll get an exotic. Now that'll be pretty cool. Petra now accepts Etheric Light in exchange for her respective reputation.
Which is good for what now?
If you happen to have a surplus of it and don't have the rank to get Boolean Gemini, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's like, okay, looks like it's going to be, I'm going to turn all those in. Hopefully I can rank up really quick and get some stuff to dismantle into more motes of light.
Yeah, probably.
That's about it. Dead Orbit and Future War Cult, New Monarchy, and Eris now accept certain planetary materials in exchange for their respective faction reputation as well. So I'm going to dump all my Wormspore onto Eris.
Yeah, I have a ton of that too.
Basically, the Year 1 faction ships may now be obtained from their respective faction reward packages. So they were taken out, and then now they're added back in.
That's funny because so many people said they were still in there.
I don't think we ever saw any 100% confirmation.
No, I never saw anything. So I'm no longer special. That makes me a little bit sad.
For audio, they fixed an issue where all sounds were too loud across the game. I knew it. I knew it.
So they turned down all audio? Isn't that the same thing as the volume button would do?
And basically, instead of fixing, the only thing the audio they fixed was the screams from the Daughters of Oryx. Yeah. They brought that down, but then they brought everything else up. And so every time I was playing on stream, everyone's like, "Your audio's so loud." I'm like, I haven't changed anything. No, it was because Bungie done messed up. All right, well, I think that's it for patch notes, guys. I highly suggest you go in and just read it on our website as well. And tell us what you think about the patch notes in the comments. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. Some stuff I'm still kind of like, why Bungie about? And some stuff yet to be fixed still.
I'm really looking forward to going blow stuff up with the Dragon's Breath, man.
That's going to be really fun. All right, guys, go download your patch, and we'll see you in the game.
See you next time.